The next two concepts in Dr. Cloud's book, 9 Things You Simply Must Do, is playing the movie and doing something. The first concept, playing the movie, refers to before you go through with a life-altering decision, you should first play out the movie in your head. Dr. Cloud says after viewing the entire film, you can decide whether you really want a particular scene in the movie of your life. If it alters the plot of your story, or takes you to other scenes that you do not want to live out, or even causes the movie itself to have a different ending than you had plotted, then you do not want it. No matter how inviting the scene itself is, you do not want it. One important decision in your life is not only an isolated decision, it can impact other parts of your life and change your movie's ending, since the movie will continue if you make that decision or not. Play the movie of you not working on that one project that you always wanted to work on. Play the movie of you and that one girl having a life together. This will get you to make a wiser decision. Not only can you play the movie in large decisions, however, Deja Vu people actually play the movie for small decisions too, since we know that great successes are the sum of small decisions. For example, Dr. Cloud says, "I would love to watch that TV special. How will I feel at work tomorrow if I stay up late?" Also, take into consideration that although we covered a lot of bad movies, there are great movies that can be created from a bad life through a certain pivotal scene in one's life. To play the movie, you need to visualize both the negative and positive outcomes of a situation and guesstimate where your life will be if you would be satisfied with that decision years down the road. The second principle, and the fourth principle of this book, is called the do something principle. The do something principle in this book is essentially being proactive and gaining control over yourself and your decisions. Deja Vu people do this principle by taking responsibility for things that they are not to blame for. They know that although there are things in their life that they are not to blame for, they always take the initiative in those situations and ask themselves, what can I do to make this situation better? They leave their ego at the door, their pride at the door, and try to improve their situation and themselves in the process. They never see themselves as victims in any situation and instead see themselves as active participants who take steps to influence outcomes. In the do something principle, there's another concept called locus of control. Locus of control, explained by Dr. Cloud, refers to where a person perceives the place of control of himself lies. In other words, are you controlled from outside yourself or inside? Yet another concept in contrast to being proactive is dependency. For the most part, people who are more dependent or approach life with an attitude of dependence tend to be less successful than their counterparts. We can depend on other people, but when that dependency becomes passive, we know we have a problem. We should always take ownership and responsibility in times where other people don't. You should be the one to step up to the plate and lead other people in certain situations. Don't ever be dependent on other people doing it for you. When thinking about taking action, we feel like we already did take action. When we talk to others about our goals, we feel dopamine and think we are farther ahead into our certain venture than we are. We need to leave our ego at the door, put in the work, and take responsibility. That was it for today's video. The last part of this video will be coming tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button, notification bell, and comment what you enjoyed about this video. If you want to see part 1, click here. Have a great rest of your day.